Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching from. Welcome back to the Amid YouTube Sports TV. Just in the UEFA Champions League, that is yesterday, Lazio, that is Italian giants Lazio, managed to beat, that is Bayern Munich. That was 1-0, courtesy at the Stadio Olimpico Stadium, that is in Rome, courtesy of a Ciro immobile penalty that was scored in the 69th minute. After that is Bayern defender Upamecano was sent off, that is in the 67th minute, after a challenge that is in the penalty area, mounting pressure that is to coach Thomas Tuchel. In that Bayern Munich are not performing well, given the fact that they have lost now 2 consecutive games. In the league, they were beaten, that is by Leverkusen 3-0. That was at the Bayer Arena, where they were in contention for the Bundesliga, and they had a chance, that is to beat Bayer Leverkusen to reclaim top position, but Bayer Leverkusen managed to take an advantage and extended the lead, that is to 5 points, that is at the top of the Bundesliga summit, meaning that Xabi Alonso's side now are in the spotlight, maybe to decline Bayern from taking a 12 consecutive title because of their massive performance. However, back to the Champions League, it was such an intense game. Remember, we have just returned back to the round of 16, where Bayern Munich had to travel, that is to Italy, to make sure that maybe they can bounce back to winning ways. However, Lazio did not get them the opportunity to bounce back to winning ways, in that it just piled more misery, that is to the under pressure coach, that is Thomas Tuchel, meaning that his job is now under scrutiny. The game was intense, given the fact that that is the informed striker, Harry Kane, now has gone 2 consecutive games without scoring, after scoring almost 29 goals in all competitions ever since he joined, that is Bayern Munich, that is from London, from the London team, that is Tottenham Hotspurs. The eye for the Golden Boot is still inside. However, the eye that is for a silverware is away from him, given the fact that at the league, they are not performing well. They are 5 points away, that is from Bayer Leverkusen, who I think that are now competitive leaders who will go on to take, that is the Bundesliga. But back to the Champions League, Bayern last had triumph, that is in the Champions League, that was in 2020, when it managed to be, that it was PSG 1-0 for the game that was played in Portugal. So ever since then, the team has not had some good seasons, that is in the Champions League, given the fact that it has been mostly ejected around the quarterfinals and even the round of 16. So ever since then, the team has not been performing to the expectation of the Bayern Munich. But what does this mean? It means that now that is coach Thomas Tuchel is under pressure, given the fact that they gave him more interest to make sure that maybe this German man can uplift this team after having some experience of winning the Champions League. That was the Champions League of 2021, when he won it with Chelsea Football Club, when they managed to beat, that is Manchester City 1-0, courtesy of a Kai Havertz goal that came in the halftime, to make sure that it built on his CV after having much success. That was in PSG, and is the same man that was beaten in the final of 2020, that is by Bayern Munich. So Bayern, after having such triumph, maybe hoped that with his experience can bounce back or can give the team, that is European glory. But however, things are not going on well. But this is not yet done, given the fact that we have 2 legs. That is the first leg that they lost out 1-0, and then we'll be having another game that will be coming around 2 weeks time from now, that is in the Allianz Arena, where we expect to have such a massive battle, in that Bayern have to win this game either 2-0 or 3 goals above to make sure that they can progress, that is to the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. The team that started up, we had the Harry Kane leading the flank. The legs of Rafael Guerrero were pleasant. The legs of Jamal Musiala, the legs of Joshua Kimmich were pleasant. So all in all, Bayern cemented their best team. However, that is Italian giants Lazio managed to be a better team compared to Bayern Munich. In the goal, we had the likes of, that is the veteran goalkeeper, that is Manuel Neuer, who was in the goal after coming back. Remember, earlier on, some months without playing because of an injury. He's back in the team, but these days, all these few weeks, the team hasn't been performing better. So that's what we expect all in all. But if at all that is Thomas Tuchel doesn't win any game or come the following game that will be at the weekend, we may hear that has been sacked, given the fact that at Bayern is a team of winning silverware. So when you end up not winning anything at any entire season, you end up being sacked. So his only hopes could be in the Champions League, given the fact that in the DFL Pokal Cup, they were ejected. That is, in the Champions League, they are trailing by 1-0, courtesy of that is Lazio's lead. And then even in the Bayern, in the Bundesliga, they are 5 points away. That is from informed team, that is Bayer Leverkusen, who have managed to go 31 games in all competitions without losing any single fixture. So all in all, we expect such a good encounter. But as per yesterday, that is Italian giants, that is Lazio, played massive football. From the word go, they had attack on the team. They were displaying better football from all flanks, and even that is Ciro Immobile, that is the legendary striker, that is not only on the Italian national team, but even in Lazio's history, made sure that when he got that opportunity to score the penalty, he calmly utilized it, making sure that the team Lazio puts a step that is to the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'm with Exxon.